Okay. Just because nothing works out the way it's supposed to in the very first try, we're going to have to go ahead and put this back in there. And we're going to have to usually work from the largest to the smallest gears, so from the second wheel up higher to the lesser diameter gears. But in this case, we're actually going to have to go back. There we go. Get this out of the way. And I'm going to put this in place. This is third wheel connected to the fourth wheel. Actually, the fourth wheel. We're gonna have to get that underneath the second hand, or not the second hand, but that's the third wheel on the time train. So I'm gonna pull this out, and I'm gonna have to go back and drop in that wheel. I'm gonna put this in just because I'm stubborn. I want this to be in place right now. And let's see, work that under the bridge. There we go. Beautiful. Just like clockwork there. Okay. Yeah, that was a pun. That was intended. I can't say that was unintended. Squeeze in the second wheel on the chime train underneath the center wheel. And we're just going to keep going along, trying to make sure everything's lined up where it's supposed to be. The second wheel on the strike train. I'm going from largest to smallest. We're going to take this hammer lift wheel. Well, it's supposed to go right in. Oh, that's because that's in the wrong bearing. I'm going to put this right there. That's apparently where the strike hammers go. This shaft is what the gathering pallet goes on. One long one. Oh, good gracious. I apparently was very, very unprepared for this video. Judging by the fact that, one, I couldn't get the wheels into place here the first take. And then secondly, I couldn't get the phone to stay alive here for the video. So pop these in place real quick, and then we're going to go grab the power cord so we don't lose video. There we go. And here is the chime. This is the second, third, fourth, fifth wheel. And at the top of each train, you have something that's called the governor or a fan. It's really kind of synonymous. So we're going to pop this in place. Let's see. This is the strike side fan. This is the chime side fan. Marked for 2. Marked for 1. And believe it or not, we actually have the plates ready to be assembled back together here. We still got some more parts. We have a lot of parts and pieces to go on in here. So we're going to drop this on top. We're going to see. It's probably another epic fail, but we're going to try to drop this plate on here. There's also a central column that we're missing here. It goes in between the plates. Be this one right here. It goes right there. That's everything other than the verge. That's everything that goes in between the plates and a couple of the coordination levers that go in between. Just drop this on very gently. You never want to force any of these things together here. These gear pivots are very fragile, very small. Now, we're going to work these through one by one till the plates will close in on itself. That clip, nope, that clip's actually got to be the other way. Gotta move these dial clips where they're supposed to be. Move that back, move that back, move that dial clip back, and this one's just fine. Okay, so we've got one pivot started. The hammers on the strike side. We're catching in between. You should see the front side and the inside all at the same time, but I don't have a 2-screen setup, so you just have to watch me very delicately. I don't know, maybe I can try to get some kind of view inside of here. this wheel out of the way. Oh, and everything's falling apart on me. That's pretty usual. Alright, we're going to try to close these in. That's too short, so we're going to try to see if we can lift this up somewhat here. Okay, well, now you get kind of a bird's eye view of what we're seeing when we put a clock mechanism together like this. So, make sure this pillar post, you kind of have to work your way from the tallest to the shortest. And there's a lot of different moving parts and pieces on the inside. So, I've got to work this through one by one. Well, that was a huge jump, okay. And let's see. Alright, well, it looks like I'm going to be starting off with the chime trains. So that's the one that's jumped into place. Here, first and foremost, move some of the stuff out of the way. There's always so many parts and pieces. It's kicking around whenever you're doing something like this. Alright. Is this actually... Yep, that's... Nope, that's not hanging on. Right, rotate this around. And around and around and around. Okay. Making some progress here. Slow but sure. To try to figure out which one of these gears is holding the plates up. I'm thinking it's actually... Nope, that one's already in place. Let's see about this wheel. Second wheel still not quite in there. Oh, you know what? And I found a problem here. We've got this bridge piece that's supposed to be what progress we had, we just lost. That's okay. Start over again. There we go. Okay. I don't like the way that was set up anyway, so I'm trying to make the best of that. Lemonades. No life lemons. Okay, we're a little bit further down here. Catching on every single bucket around here. Nope, we're not hanging up on those at all. So we're free and clear over here. What are we stuck on? Looks like we're stuck on the center shaft. So we're going to turn this around. Go way back. Smart Balance, I'm not sure if you'll take sponsorship for this video or not, but this is brought to you in part by Smart Balance. Low cholesterol, excellent source of omega-3s. Thank you, Smart Balance, for making the buckets make this job so much easier. Okay. This video shot is just absolutely awful. Trying to make enough room for you guys to be able to see everything. For me to be able to see everything. Center shaft we're definitely stuck on. I can actually cheat and take off this back bridge, the center shaft, but it's really easy central piece to lift up onto here. I may end up just taking that out. Alright, let's turn these plates on. See what we've got going on here. It's like watching grass grow or paint dry, isn't it? Okay. Little by little by little. All the gears are falling into place here. You ever get that chime second wheel up in where it's supposed to be? It's not wanting to budge right now. That's okay. We'll come back to you. Okay. At this point, I'm kind of inclined to start. Oh, and I just undid everything that we had going. Goodness gracious. Oh. We're going to start putting plate nuts together here. I'm going to get this thing from popping back open the way it just did for me. I just want to line it up. It sticks together. Another plate nut right here. There we go. Alright, let's find 2 more out of 5 total. 1 and 2. Said 20-30 minutes, and here we are about 20 minutes into it. See, this definitely is not going to be a 20-minute mechanism. Put that out. Alright. Now, back in between the plates. Let's see, where are we catching? The second wheel on the time train. we're going to pull this one out just to make this go easier. Let me see. And pull off. There's a little sub plate back here on the center shaft. I'm going to make it to where we got one less gear to worry about putting into place. Pull this off. Okay. There we go. One less gear to worry about will make it a little bit more smoothly here. Okay, that's in place. And let's see, what else are we hung up on here? See a couple suspects here. Sure, work these over on the strike side, maybe. Let's see what we got. Let's see. It looks like we've got the fan, our governor over here. Hold this up just a little bit. Let's put this in place. Get some end shake here. There we go. And okay, making some headway here now. Got all the chime train put in. So we can work our way over to the time train. Let's see. Tell this third wheel's not quite lined up here, so we're gonna bring it up towards the top plate. Loosen up this. Can just a little bit. We're so close, man. Right there. Okay, we're in. Yay. Yeah, how far away is that escape? Okay, there we go. All right, so we got two trains together here. Tighten that one plate nut. Well, if any of this is coming into focus, I have not been paying any attention to the video here. Oh, and there went the phone. Okay. And, oh, nope, that's not in place. What are we caught up on here? Caught up on time train, second wheel. Brake second wheel. That's clear. What are we stuck on here? Looks like we're hung up on. Okay. Let's find out what exactly that is. I feel like the intrinsic wheel's right on the cusp of fitting in where it's supposed to. It is not. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Some light on the situation. It's a whole heck of a lot easier. Okay. Now, let's move over. This is third wheel on the strike train. I don't even think you guys can see this anymore. Okay. Oh, I pushed that out of place. Dagnabbit. Alright. Okay. Hang up right here. Ever so slightly back. Can we get that in there? Oh, I think we just got it in there. It seems to be. Come on now. All right. And we're so close to getting this thing actually put back in place. Oh, not quite. It is right there. I wouldn't think so many notifications would be going off this time of night. That's where you'd be wrong. Oh goodness, that sound alarm. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop this real quick, even though people watching. Yep, it's about to start raining. Okay, good to know. Appreciate your weather app. Thank you for giving me incessant notifications while I'm doing this here right now. Oh. Okay. Let's go back down. still in place. There is one pivot here. Give me all this guff. And oh, escape wheel too. Goodness gracious, let me move the light here so we can see how far off we actually even are. Everything is still in place. It's literally this one wheel. And making such a big fuss here. I don't even have everything tightened back down towards the backside where it's wanting to go. Alright, we're going to loosen this up. Gently. Yes, gently. Ask for an inch and it goes a mile. How far off is that wheel? That's exactly what we're trying to find out here. Well, I get to the point where I'm about ready to start losing my cool. And there we go, finally. Goodness gracious. It's about ready to start crying here. So we wouldn't end up going back together. And there we go. It's that easy. Har har. Now we've got all the gears locked into place. All the nuts are secured so this thing does not jump back out. And put back together the way it's supposed to be. So there we go. You can see that. Here's the internal ports of the mechanism. And here it is, vertically assembled. Well, it's like a second piece there. So we're assembled right here. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching.